Okay, welcome back to Debatable. Yo, with your host, Saqar, Ahhah.
I'm Dentut Rayay. What's good?
Yeah, man, listen, we back. We just want to talk to y'all today about, of course, what's happening. Man, listen, was that Mikey T? Yeah, Mikey T, right? Mikey T, man, had Royce the 5'9" on. Shouts out to Royce the 5'9", somebody we've been talking to for a minute, right? You know, now's definitely a time to kickstart that conversation. And they were talking about Cassidy versus
Eminem.
Yeah, man.
On Report Card Radio.
Yeah, but listen, Mikey T, man, you know that was clickbait. You know, for all the battle rap fans, that was clickbait because it said that Eminem would battle Cassidy. Now, I like the fact that, because on the last episode we were just talking about, I said the same thing Royce the 5'9" did, right? Except, you know, Royce went on to say that basically all the people that said that they were gonna kill Cassidy never killed him. I said that Cassidy won every battle, right? I think he said the same thing.
Well, yeah, you know, when it comes to that, they said to say that he won is really opinionated, you know, but
it's debatable.
It's definitely debatable, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing Mikey T did say that, you know, Eminem recognized Murder Mook as being his favorite.
Yeah,
you know?
That was fire. That was fire.
And Murder Mook is one of
that was Royce the 5'9" that said that.
Nah, Mikey.
Nah, that was Royce the 5'9".
Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
Mikey T wouldn't know.
Yeah, he wouldn't know that. He wouldn't know that. That's right. So Royce was saying that, you know, Eminem's favorite is Mook, Murder Mook. You know what I'm saying? And how, you know, the conversation was really, really interesting because when we spoke to Royce the 5'9" about making this happen, you know, he gave a price. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, you know,
price was hefty.
Yeah,
hefty.
Yeah,
the price was hefty.
So
shouts out to Royce the 5'9". Not saying, you know, of course the value is there.
Now the value is definitely there. But what happens is, you know, it could be done. You know what I mean? But just got to make sense for the community.
Right. Well, I think they were touching on that too, where they were like, Eminem, would Eminem ever battle with any of these other leagues?
Exactly.
And the whole thing
would it
was
make
like,
sense?
Yeah, because like, you know, basically giving away his likeness,
exactly.
His, you know,
exactly.
to another what's it called, property or whatever, another brand,
another platform.
You know, I mean, they got their platform, so I don't know if they were thinking about it, if maybe, you know, that's what Royce the 5'9" was thinking when he priced.
Alluding to?
Yeah, when he priced it with us, though, he might have been thinking like, okay, well, I'll do that, you know, based on if I did it with my own people, then I'm gonna be doing this much, so I'm gonna base it on this price. But either which way, it is what it is. But now he putting the call back out because there was a time he said, first he said he was with it after we did the Bone Crusher past Detroit.
Right.
We ran into him. The A3C was out there as well at the same time. Ran into him, I think it was the Marriott Hotel. And, you know, it's when we started the conversation. He was with it at first, and he was like, nah, he wasn't with it. Then he came back with a price that was a little bit exorbitant. But we're going to recircle back to it at the end of the day. But what I did notice, go ahead, you want to say something?
I was going to say happy birthday, Ines.
Oh, word. Happy birthday,
That's one of our guys, you know what I'm talking about?
Definitely. Facts, man, facts. And what I did want to say, what I noticed when they mentioned Murder Mook, I was like, damn, they ain't mentioned Big K. You know, when they was talking about the guys that they thought was getting busy in battle rap, because remember, you know, the whole Big K, you know, everybody was like, you know, making fun of Murder Mook because of he did an ABC scheme, it was, right?
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
He did an ABC scheme or something like that in the battle. He did. I think that was what it was. It's been a minute, but remember there was a lot of trash talk about him not really delivering to the level that, you know, people expected him and so on and so forth. But, you know, I mean, shoot, I'm not saying, you know, Eminem is you know, but come on, everybody do credit Eminem as being one of the nicest MCs in the game. So for him to put Murder Mook on that pedestal,
but I thought that was favorable. It wouldn't be a Cassidy though, you know what I'm saying, for Eminem. Not taking nothing away. I don't think so either. Not taking away nothing from Cassidy, because Cassidy is so
who would it be?
Well, you know, you got individuals, you know what I'm saying, that has accomplished just as much as Eminem. And
I'm with you.
And then you know they're definitely in the same space, far as age, far as the time they came out. Right. Eminem been doing it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like
they was talking 94, 95.
You know what I'm saying? So he's been
in the interview.
I'm talking about, like, my point is, you know, 94, 95. How old's Cassidy?
I mean, Cassidy was young at that time.
You follow what I'm saying?
Cassidy came out in, like, if I'm correct, like 99, 2000. He was like 16.
So I'm saying I'm not taking nothing away from him, but like, you know, in order to measure, you know what I'm saying, the accomplishments, you want it to make sense in that regard. But now if you bully foot and say, you know, you just try to take it like how Cannabis did with LL, that was like a bully foot move, you know what I'm saying? And LL gave it to him because, like, my man, you trying to play me right now. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it's done that way, and then, you know, Eminem come out swinging based on that action, then, you know, then I could see how it makes sense for it to be done, because you just swung on me. I gotta block it. I gotta swing back. So I get that. You follow what I'm saying?
But you know, do we agree that LL? Shouts out to LL. He's definitely one of the nicest. You know, especially,
he's a genius.
And
in this
we were
thing.
talking about people transitioning eras. And I think Jim Jones mentioned Nas.
Right.
You gotta mention LL, because matter of fact, the new one he got with Fat Joe and Rick Ross.
And Eminem, the one that he got with Eminem.
The one he got with Eminem. But see,
this is what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you know,
I don't particularly like the beat on that one. You know what I'm saying?
But for the mechanics,
he did his thing.
Now, but for the mechanics of the bars,
definitely did his thing.
He let the world know, the enthusiasts. And this is what I'm saying. Whereas Eminem, when LL was doing his thing, Eminem was probably not even born yet, a small baby, a child, what have you.
Well, he was young. He was born, but he was young.
But my point is, now you get to a space where you can actually, you know, spit with one of the greats, and you see the great is actually able to keep up with a style or a cadence that you've mastered, or whatever, that mechanical flow, whatever the case is, and LL was just riding that like it was nothing, like, you know, just like, you know, just one of the things. Okay, you want me to do this type of push-ups? All right, cool, we're doing burpees and all these other type of stuff. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing. I got it. You know what I mean? And that's what he did. And that's just kind of like my point with Cassidy and Eminem. Not saying Cassidy can't get with him. I'm a fan of Cassidy. I'm just saying that, you know,
it's definitely two different eras.
Man, and it's accomplishments. You got to the accomplishments is a part of the weigh-in.
Well, yeah, definitely. Well, you know what? Era-wise, they came out about the same time. I mean, officially, like, you know, Eminem's first album came out.
I'm just saying accomplishments.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, that's 100%.
The accomplishments. It's you know what I mean? You have to. The accomplishments is a part of the weigh-in.
Yeah,
you follow what I'm saying? So when you're measuring somebody, you follow what I'm saying? Like, if anybody in the industry, like he said,
bracket.
He said,
at least for us.
He said Machine Gun Kelly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The ability to respond, you know what I mean? Y'all should have a conversation at the very least. Matter of fact, the both of y'all should go to Drink Champs and, you know, discuss the thing, and then, you know, and then behind the scene we could put it together, you know what I'm saying, for an MCWAR situation.
Let us know in the comments who y'all got, Shyheim versus Bleak. And again, I think that the accomplishments, because we were talking about the accomplishments, I think the accomplishments is pretty much equivalent. And then you saying that even if the accomplishments ain't the same, it's different because you got called out, because it was
called them out. That goes back to what I'm saying. If your man was to if your man was to go crazy on Eminem right now, you follow what I'm saying? Eminem would have to block and swing back and respond. You follow what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like, now at that point, it's like, okay, you would have been doing what Cannabis did to L. You understand what I'm saying?
Wait, who would have to respond when you talk Eminem? Who?
Eminem.
You talking about the Cassidy situation?
If Cassidy now was to spit at Eminem, and the bars is crazy.
I don't see Eminem responding to Cassidy though. You think so?
If the bars are crazy,
yeah, okay.
Listen, if the bars are crazy, you have to understand. Like, your man Cassidy had My Drink and My Two Steps.
Right.
Like, he got certain hits.
Right.
That he could take all around. He could take all around the world.
Cass might not. The song you just brought up.
They might not respect that.
Nah, I don't think Cass is gonna respect that.
But he got hits. I mean, he got freestyle.
It was a hit.
He got freestyles.
It was definitely a hit.
He got freestyles that spit.
His freestyles is crazy.
That's crazy. Like,
I still be looking for the freestyle over.
And I only said The Drink and My Two Steps because that's a certified song. That did numbers.
Yeah,
that cat. You know what I mean?
But Eminem, come on, he got hundreds and hundreds, and I don't want to say hundreds, but he got definitely boatloads of songs that did well. So, like, you know, that one wouldn't even be, because, you know, Eminem is obviously, and of course, you know, no knock to Eminem's skill, but it's a fact that, I mean, he's Caucasian, so he was able to be more creative and more lyrical. And then he also had people to help frame his content around a theme, which I think, I'm sure Swiss was trying to do that with Cassidy, but, it's just different. I just think it's different. But yeah, but you can't compare the two when it comes to hits. Now, but freestyles, there was a freestyle that Cassidy did over the Empire beat, the joint with Jay-Z and Nas, man. To this day I can't find it, man. If you find it, man, please shoot it to me, man, because that's something that'll be one of my workout joints, man.
Yo, for sure. But shouts out to Cameron, bro.
Oh man, Cam, Cam in the middle of the face-off between Jake Paul
and shouts out to Tyson for
that's crazy.
You know what I mean? That just allowing your man to come into the space like that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely the
crazy,
look,
man.
bro.
Word.
And
man.
who you think got it?
Who I think got it?
Yeah,
I think Tyson gonna dust him off.
I think so too.
The thing about it is if Tyson was to just lay down on it, you know what I'm saying? It just take away from what George Foreman did, because George Foreman had a young guy that he was boxing, and he just rope-a-doped him and then showed him what skills is really about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So Holyfield dusted off a young guy. Or you saying
I'm George Foreman.
George Foreman.
Yeah,
okay,
George Foreman had a young guy in his senior years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he just showed him like, okay, this is. He rope-a-doped him. He showed him, okay, this is what the skills is about. Like, I'm not young anymore. You know what I'm saying? But these are these basic fundamentals that I've learned throughout the years. This is what's beating you right now. And I think Tyson got that. You know what I'm saying? I think Tyson got that rage in him from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, that still exists as an older guy, and he got these tactics, these the Tyson push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got
100%. That joint off the wall is crazy. I ain't tried it yet.
So I'm just saying, like,
that joint off the wall is crazy. I'm definitely going to.
So not saying that. What's his name? What's that boy name? Paul.
Jake Paul.
Yeah. is not being trained.
Yeah.
To knock Tyson out. I get it. But Tyson's gonna come through with you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah.
And if Tyson do lay down, I'm gonna be so disappointed, man. I'm like, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna think that he got a bag. So if he was to catch a bag to lay down, you know what I'm saying? Now that's where my mind is going. It's not gonna be on no boxing. It's gonna be like, yo, you caught a bag to lay down,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And then you saying, all right, you fought good, woo. But you caught a bag. It was a bag behind it. But Mayweather didn't do that. Mayweather went up in there, you know what I mean? Showed the other guy, what's that? The MMA boxer, like what it was about. You know what I'm saying?
Right, 100%.
And I could appreciate that. Okay, fundamentally, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that he need not to be laying down. But shouts out to Cameron. Shouts out to It Is What It Is when it comes to Mace and Cameron.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
They're killing it right now, bro.
Man, listen,
they're killing it, man. Yo, but shouts out to Gorilla Nems, man. I definitely want to see Nems in the ring as well.
Yeah, yo, we
shouts out to King Los.
We've spoke, you know what I'm saying? We've spoke, you know what I mean? And Gorilla Nems, he made it known what it is. You know what I'm saying? What's the other brother you named just now?
King Los.
King Los.
Yeah, shouts out to King Los.
We've spoke, you know what I'm saying?
But this is why we want to come on the platform more, because we want to definitely be talking about, these battles that we want to put together for, our demographic. You get what I'm talking about? Because we came up a certain way, so when we think about curating a battle, it's like a fantasy. It's guys that, we know could spit. You know what I'm saying? We do our best to make sure they evenly matched. You get what I'm saying? It's like they recognize. And then what I like about what Royce the 5'9" was saying is he was saying that cats are having problems dusting off these lyricists that they thought that, the battle rappers thought that they was just going to dust these lyricists off. You know what I'm saying? And in every situation, from Joe Budden, right? Because even, of course, people going to say Joe Budden. I think the only one that got dusted off was Cannabis, to be honest, right?
Yeah.
Because Joe Budden put the mic down. But outside of that, I remember the battle. I remember watching it. I think, did we get the pay-per-view? I'm almost sure that we got the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I was watching it, I was like, yo, Holla. I mean, of course, Holla is one of my favorite battle rappers. Y'all already know that, right? But I don't feel like he really killed him. He was talking about him beating women and stuff like that. And I didn't really particularly like the angle.
I mean, he dropped the mic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what made him lose. But he didn't get blown out.
Nah.
It wasn't like the cannabis situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother thing. Then you got what's the other brother that rapped under Cassidy that was battling on RBE? He came in doing this thing too. I forget his name, man, but he used to Jag. Jag is nice too. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Yeah, Jag is nice. Then you had, of course, Cassidy come in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just saying that's what our goal is, to bring in guys like that. Like Vado did his thing.
Yo, Vado.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shouts out, my guy.
P did his thing, and I know P was a battle rapper or battle rapped. But P went on to do dope music, and that's what made us be like, yo, P is nice on beat. Who could we gotta get P to battle somebody. That's what we was thinking when we was putting it together, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think that I knew that P battled on Smack until after, until after we were trying to get him, because I'm also knew P from the freestyles.
No, he battled on Smack?
Yeah, he battled DNA one time.
Before us?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know that. I swear, I didn't know that until just now you said it. I didn't know that. But that's my word on everything.
When we picking certain guys is because, you know.
And shouts out to Smack, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. He's definitely classic for the culture, and we really do appreciate Smack 100%. And Beasley, you know what I'm saying, for what y'all do.
And the love that they be showing, because all of our major events, Smack was in the building, so I'm totally appreciative of that. You feel me?
Facts.
But yeah, man, but you know, it is what it is, man. But outside of that, the whole thing is what we want to curate is content, battles like that. So we're gonna keep coming. Our goal is to come every day, you know, talk about what's going on. You know, we ain't really even talk about nothing, you know, in the politics side. That's you know.
Man, your man Trump, you know what I'm saying? He's in, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'm gonna say this. I respect the fact that he's coming in and he's about to stop the whole thing with the gender thing. Like, he's coming through, he's saying he's stopping it. You know what I mean? No more chemical, no more operations, no more psychological. And when he say psychological, when he says that, what I got in my mind is they're giving these kids books in kindergarten, in first grade, second grade, and got them, you know, like being skewed.
Nah, they doing it, bro.
To be
like
curious.
The Duolingo app, bro. The Duolingo, because, you know, I'm over here, you know, looking to learn French and stuff like that, right? And on the app, you know, they talking about two girls, you know what I'm talking about? The girl, like they talking about the girl, her girlfriend. And it's like, you know, like, you like, come on, man. My daughter used Duolingo.
And you know
what I'm saying? So it's like, come on.
So what happens
it's a language app for those that don't know.
What happens is, you know, when that's psychological, you know what I mean? So like, for the child at that age, they don't know. So now once they start conducting conversations or learning conversations or learning languages or learning period, that becomes a part of their psyche. And that psyche is like detriment. Now, it's different if they're already born that way, you know what I mean? Because of the fact that, you know, they have a spirit of a female or a spirit of a male within them already. And that's just a whole nother conversation in itself.
Right.
But what happens is, if that person is born that way, you follow what I'm saying? Because a lot of the things is people don't really know, like, okay.
But the thing is that you don't want, you can't drive a car until a certain age, 18.
Right.
You can't smoke a cigarette. Not saying we should smoke, but you can't smoke until a certain age. You can't drink until a certain age. You get what I'm saying? But you saying it's okay to make to change your whole gender, and then there's statistics out there that show, like, your brain is not even fully developed till 25. Like, think about all of the decisions. Think about all the dumb stuff you did when you were young.
Right.
You know, so it's like, let somebody come into full age at 25. At that point, yeah, okay, whatever. If that's just something that you want to do.
This is what I want to do.
Yeah, but come on, 15,
I've been
16.
I've been feeling like this for the past crazy. 25 years. Is how I've been feeling.
And I think ultimately that's what killed her. I think that ultimately killed Kamala, you know, if you ask me.
I mean, listen, it's just that, look, you shouldn't be playing with the children's mind. Like, you know, there's schools, I've seen certain things online where you know, you got little boys being told to dress like a girl in kindergarten. Like, what are you doing to my son? Like,
right. That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
That's
so
crazy.
So my point is, you know, I'm digging that. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging the fact that he's coming in and he's addressing that specific issue.
Facts.
Because in addressing that specific issue, you're addressing generations to come. Like generations to come, you're making sure in all 50 states that these kids are not being played with mentally, psychologically. So that to me, that's that. You know what I mean? I give it up to that. Also,
100%.
I also give it up to the fact that he is not so he is not when you call him a racist or what have you. I like the fact that he keeps it consistent. If you don't know that he's consistent right now, he's a capitalist. He's
Right.
about his dollar.
100%.
He's about America.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? And I like the fact that he keeps it consistent.
Yeah.
So and when I say we're, us as Africans in America are not on top of his agenda list. You follow what I'm saying? And if you don't peep that we're not on top of the agenda list, like something like Tyson said. Tyson, I'm voting for him because when I was in trouble, he looked out for me. You know what I mean? He spoke up for me because of that. You follow what I'm saying? Because when they was trying to drag him in the mud, you know what I mean? While he was going through his shit situation, when he got locked up.
Okay.
Trump spoke up for him. You know?
Wow.
You follow what I'm saying? So even if you call him a racist, in his skew or his view
Right.
of thought process,
Right.
he know he's on a national platform, and Tyson is at that time he was the best, the biggest in the world at
Right.
that time.
Right.
Like, yo, look, he spoke up for him, and Tyson looked at it like, you know what? Because of that, I'ma always forever be, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mess with you because you mess with me when I was dragging me through the mud. You rock with me.
Right.
So even though I know you don't rock with all of us, but I'm rocking with you, and that's the same thing with what is it called? 50 Cent
Right.
and Eminem type of relationship. It's like,
Exactly.
even though 50 like,
That's a fact.
Eminem looked out for me. When nobody else was really looking out for me, he looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all think or what he might have said some stuff in whatever, but I'm rocking with
No,
him.
100%. But what I did think was funny though was the Blacks for Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that not one black person was on stage with them.
But that's what I'm saying.
Was like, But I mean, I get it 100%. Like, I think with Trump, it's all about
Kanye could have been there.
you got to put yourself in position. Like this what we're about to go through now, this next 4 years, you got to put yourself in position. You should have a business. You should have an LLC. You should, and I'm thinking most of the people that, rock with our channel kind of already got that mindset. But, you should have a business. You should have side hustles. You should be looking out for opportunities, grants, business loans, small business administration, because those are all the things that Trump is going to be focusing on. And you can, and then, and then another thing is that there's going to be focus on the black community because they already know that he don't, he don't really, he rock with the black community, but not really. At the end of the day, he's putting forth agendas that if you're a capitalist or if you're about your business, you're an entrepreneur, then you could take advantage of a Trump, what they call that, a Trump agenda, his presidency. You'll be able to take advantage of it, But I just thought it was funny because, cats, like, come on, man. At the end of the day, like, it is what it is, man. When it comes to race relations in the United States, it is what it is. Like, if you ain't grow up, like, we're not eating at these people's houses, man.
That's not inviting us either,
what's his
bro.
name? Eric. I forgot the guy name. He used to be the Attorney General under
Eric Holder.
Eric Holder. I remember him saying that. He used to be the Attorney General under Obama, and he was like, "Yo, I don't eat at those people. They don't invite me to eat. I mean, come on." So it is what it is. But I just thought that was symbolic to let us know, like, whose country this really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we have to continue to empower ourselves, and don't forget where we came from, because there's huge opportunities happening on the continent right now. So, and with that, I mean, hey, it could be debatable. You know what I'm saying? You let us know. But we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Then, Sut.
Schmack.